Hey guys, today I'm gonna just yap about something random, and honestly, I think that the best thing that I can talk about right now is procrastination because it's something that I suffer from. It's something that I have to live with every single day of my life, and it's something that I hate a lot about myself. In fact, I think that's like the worst thing about myself, the fact that I procrastinate way too much. The thing is, I wake up and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this, or I've got a lot of things to do, and guess what? I get stressed, I leave it for later, and eventually I haven't done it. Or I did it last minute. All these things, they make me stressed, very stressed, and it's kind of my fault, but at the same time, it feels like I can't really handle it. It's really weird, and I think I just want to give you a tip about this because lately I've been getting better, sort of. Yeah, I've been getting better doing by focusing more on what I need to do without really paying attention to my phone or stuff like that. So recently, what I've done was I decided to make my phone grayscaled, so it would be like black and white. It would make it less appealing to look at. Then I did something else, which I saw I don't know where I saw it, I think from another video or something, where basically if you count till 10 when you get a notification and you still feel it's urgent to reply to it, then you can do it. But if after 10 seconds you're like, maybe I'll just not look at my phone, that's the kind of thing that's supposed to happen. Basically, by counting till 10, you kind of don't have the urge to look at your phone anymore. So that's something else that I decided to implement in my daily life. And so far, I've been spending way less time on my phone when I'm studying or whatever, and it's paying off, honestly. Although it's still hard because I still think of other things and my mind just wanders around, wanders off in a different direction. But the point is, that's just a small step to stop it, to having a solution. Because you're always gonna make at least a small step, even though it doesn't feel like you've done much. Even if it feels like nothing, trust me, like by making these steps every day, we can self-improve quite a lot. Okay, so another thing that I'm doing now is, well, I'll leave this for another video, but it's related to content and the internet as a whole, but I'll talk about that in another video. Um, yeah, so now I concentrate way more on a single task, and I set myself some goals. And let's say that I need to do X thing, and then I need to do this thing, and I need to do that thing. I just pick one that I feel like I can do in this amount of time, and I just don't take breaks. I do it, and once I'm done with that, I take a break. Unless it's something like really big, then I split it into sections. So you just try to go through with a single section of, I don't know, let's say you're doing maths or something. Once you complete that section, you can actually take like a minute, like a 10-minute break or something, or go and eat or something. I think that's sort of helping me. I mean, again, I only just started doing these things, and I'm the biggest procrastinator I know. Oh boy, I just still so much, I hate this so much about myself, but I'm improving, and I hope you guys can improve too. So, yeah, I really do wish I could full on stop paying attention to other things and only pay attention to what I'm doing, but it's so difficult. Like, I seriously struggle. It's not that I choose to. I mean, I know I choose to do other things instead of what I have to do, but that's mostly because of the stress that it produces me to think about the things that I need to do. And it's like it's a never ending cycle, because you say that you're stressed because you've got a lot of work, but then you don't do the work, so you get stressed that you haven't done it. and you can't really do it because you feel too stressed to do it. So like I said, it's a never-ending cycle, but there's things that you can do to help yourself, such as meditation and doing these small little techniques to concentrate more on your project. And whenever you feel stressed, just either think of when it's all gonna be over, or best thing is to not think about anything. When you're doing work, don't think about the stress, about what I'm gonna do after, what I'm gonna do before, well, what I've done. Don't think about any of these things. Just focus only on the project. And if your mind goes like, if you try to like escape and evade the thing that you're doing, the second you realize that you're thinking about something else, you should be like, right, I'm gonna be back on track. I'm not gonna pay attention to my thoughts right now. I'm only gonna concentrate. You basically have to tell your brain, and eventually you get used to not thinking about other things. Eventually it's a skill that you can learn to apply. It just takes time. Like everything in life takes time, and it's most likely possible. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope that helped you in any way, and if you got any suggestions for any future video ideas, feel free to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to read as many as possible. And yeah, I'll see you all later.